Hi, this is Troy Leedberg from Chelsio here with Daniel Wiessenborg from ClearPointe. I'm just asking a few questions here. So, what's your experience been so far with Windows Server 2016?
Microsoft has made a lot of investments in enabling a simpler and less complicated data center. They've brought features like S2D, where we can use lower cost components to achieve enterprise-grade scalability and performance.
So, what has your experience been with integrating or using iWarp into that configuration?
The thing that's great about iWarp is it's very simple implement to set up. And when you're dealing with very complex data centers, simplicity in design is almost one of your precepts, because as you scale a complex system in density or size, it becomes unwieldy at a certain level. So having a simple implement for a high-performant RDMA network is important.
And how does that? How does the RDMA portion allow you to scale out better, use your CPU resources better, with contention and other things like that?
So with hyperconverged scenarios, you have both storage and compute contending for the same resources. So it's important that you have the ability to offload some functions in a hyperconverged scenario. Having RDMA capabilities where you're offloading all of your network throughput is actually paramount to being able to get better density from your VMs and get better performance from your storage.
Very good. So now we've come up with our T6 that has now 100 gig down to 1 gig. So we will be giving you some of those cards. And how do you see, I guess, 100 gig being put into this equation?
So 100 gig is important when you start talking about S2D and specifically storage repair scenarios. When you have terabytes and terabytes, hundreds of terabytes of data, even petabytes of data, and you're using RDMA in the network fabric as essentially a conduit for the storage replication. When you're in a repair scenario, your ability to move data between server chassis is essentially your limiter and how fast you can recover from a data loss scenario, or you have to replace a component in a server. It's down for a period of time and it comes back up into the cluster. It needs to replicate in all of the changes to storage. You need high throughput capabilities in those situations.
Well, very good. Well, thank you for talking with us, and enjoy the show.